Hey guys, this is PopThatCorn14 here with another commentary video. Wasn't really sure what to do for tomorrow, but I did see this level from October. Well, technically it's November. Got featured, so figured I could just check it out, see what it's about. Apparently I missed this. I didn't even know that Supra uploaded this, but we have Bleak, Bashful Booze. This is a Halloween level for a couple months ago, so let's just check it out, see what we have in store. So I'm back with a new level, celebrate Halloween this year. What's that you say? Halloween was just 2 days. Well, I mean, technically it was a few months ago, but it's better late than never, right? So, uh, yeah. Then he's just kind of explaining about that. So, the idea is to make this level come out when I heard SMW remix of Grim Grinning Ghost, theme song of Disneyland's Haunted Mansion attraction. And this level has a slight sprinkling of inspiration from that ride. So, Mario's been tasked with investigating a ghost house in the middle of a haunted forest. Typical stuff, really, and the platform is just that, your average haunted house full of booze and other similar such foes. Try to add a bit of story to this one, and there's a lot of little details to spot, which you guys will see here in a bit. So, can Mario discover the truth behind this old mansion, and can he escape with his life? So, I'm not gonna read the rest, but if you guys want to check this out, you guys can. So, anyway, let's go ahead. We're gonna jump right into this. Also got a lot of text here, so I'm gonna let you guys read this for a second if you'd like. I honestly just don't feel like reading all this. I did check the level out a little bit, and there is quite a bit of text to read, so kind of read what I can with that. But anyway, let's go ahead and check this out, folks. So anyway, so if we go over here, there's nothing, but at peaceful rest lies War Peace Zone. Thought he could keep a secret, but now everybody knows. Here lies Coopert, so old and so frail. His knees gave out right here on this trail. And then we have a broken tombstone here. Beneath this grave lies Goombriel. He incurred a mighty debt. Made a foe of Don Pianta, which he'd soon come to regret. Yeah, I hate when that happens. Hope that's not how I go out. Rip Goomy, in his way over his head, went diving for treasure, found a cheap chompin'. Yeah, I don't want to go out that way either. I don't want to go out any of these ways, dude. Colonel Bominski laid here to rest. Not quite. Whatever was left, pretty much. That's fair. Martin the Mushroom, he lives for the thrill. Flew to his doom while riding a bill. Okay. We got Samantha, a gentle young toad, struck by a blue shell while crossing the road. Dang. That was kind of deep. Beneath this sod lies Harold's Koopa bones. Now in the death as in life, he is happily alone. Oi! Can a dead man get some shut-eye? That's what it says. And this one says, beloved cousin Klaus, a jokester and a goof. Too much chocola cola sent her stumbling off the roof. Our beanish friend Pinto had swagger and pomp. Spotted the shadow, but not the thwomp. You hate to see it. Here be ex-captain's Goombeard, a pirate most cowardly. Was poor to his crew, yet still shocked by the mutiny. A map of some sort has been carved hastily into the back of the headstone with a large X gouged into the corner. Could be a secret. Mikey lost control of his cart and it crashed into the crown. He had lived through worse, but this time, Lakitu wasn't around. At peaceful rest, Bombert, a mentor and a muse, had much wisdom to impart, but too short a fuse. Are these enemies like running away or something? Anyway, here lies Stephen the Koopa, who always wished to fly. Bumped his head, lost his wings, and tumbled through the sky. Charlie Chuck was a strange man indeed, who picked up a shovel one day, dug too deep, and created the grave where now he's obliged to stay. Yeah, they're all like going in the trees. Here lies a stranger who entered uninvited. You may have hated scares, but we, your host, were delighted. Also, there's a, like, what is that, like a boom moon or something? Also, does that background kind of cut off? I'm not sure if those are, like, other moons or something. Well, these are cut-offs, but I guess this is more acceptable usage because they're trying to make, like, chandeliers, which, I don't know. That's not the green one. What gives? Who cares? I'm sure he'll take either. Yeah, red will still be a good first score. And speaking of scores, or scares, I mean, that is. Yeah, so far there really hasn't been any engaging gameplay, but I think since we're in the ghost house, we should try looking for a way out. It's pretty convenient, don't you guys think? So, guess we're gonna have to do that. Oh, right, I gotta move. Okay. The door won't open. Okay, so we can't leave. Yeah, those are cutoffs. I should try looking for... Oh, I guess did we just, like, fall down or something? What does this say? Old grandfather clock. You still can't tell what time it's supposed to be displaying. Well, shoot. Does that mean we're going to hear old bell chimes? We're going to hear 4 chimes and it's going to be the end of the world? Anyway, let's see if we can get out of here. I like the glowing effect there. That's like the darkness effect. When I said glow, I meant that, by the way. Okay, so now we're finally getting some gameplay. Finally. These are cutoffs, by the way. Actually, by these, I mean like this right here, but... Oh, and yeah, also that, too. I kind of only refer to the bottom part, though. I'm not going to count the other part, because I think it looks pretty good the way you design it like that, honestly. So, just kind of my opinion there. But, of course, it kind of varies for everybody. I think it really just depends how you design things, and especially for that. Yeah, like... Oh my god, I wanted to, like, stop the chat, but, like... Yeah, like, how it's designed here, this looks really cool. Also, what are those supposed to be? Eyes? We have menacing eyes just staring at us? Okay, the door's locked, so we can't go back. But yeah, the start is not... It's definitely pretty flat in terms of, like, you know, how it's structured. So there's not really a lot of gameplay going on. And even what we're seeing now, I mean, yeah, this is definitely some gameplay, but compared to the beginning, oh my god, dude, why do I keep taking damage? That boo just fell. I didn't know you could do that. I do like the way you design the Supra with the ghost house tile in, with the boo blocks. Like, just the way they combine it, it creates like a more mysterious effect in a way when you think about it. I don't know. Okay, so either they're coming out of a spawner, or this is a screen wrap, which I'm inclined to believe it's the former. So, I'm not gonna try and fall, because if I do, I'm probably gonna die. So, we'll just play it normally. Oh, this is pretty good gameplay, Supra. Design, though, I feel like could be designed a bit better, because it does feel a bit empty. Oh, here we go. Okay. Yeah. Kind of like this. I would say the design's definitely the biggest critique I have so far. Because a lot of this level so far, Super, just kind of feels empty, you know. Oh, I guess we can... I'm not sure if they fall, though. I was trying to rush that, just to be on the safe side. I don't think they do. That's probably a dragon coin behind there, isn't it? Yep. Psh. Dude, you're just so obvious. We're probably going to take damage here. Okay, spin jumping didn't help me there. It was kind of an awkward spot. There's just too many boos. Yo, checkpoint. Let's go. We got broken stairs and more cutoffs. Let's go. Wait, can I go back? Oh, I guess we need to come back to get a key or something. I do get... This reminds me of that one Super Mario World level. What is it, from, like, Forest Illusion or something like that? Or... No. This is, isn't this Ludwig's castle? Like... Or no, Ludwig's castle is designed similarly to this. I'm trying to think. Was this from... This wasn't Valley of Bowser, was it? I don't know. I'm trying to remember. That... Oh, you can hit that. Maybe... Actually, no, wait. It may have been on Choco Island, now that I think about it. I don't know. I don't remember my ghost house that well. I'm just, like, trying to think off the top of my head, you know. Regardless, though, I do think it's a pretty neat concept to design like this, you know. Maybe we can squeeze through there. Also, I like how you added boos like this, Supra. Like the moment you activated, got the key, you know, that on-off switch. Okay, so we take it up here. Okay, this is kind of remind me of LB's Paranormal Investigation with the way he has these stairs here. Oh, we got more cutoffs here. Although I can't appreciate the usage of the cutoffs because it's like you're trying to create like destroyed stairs, like stairs that are like broken or something. And that's like the best way you can really do it in SMC, especially in this style. Because like you can't, I mean like, what else could you do, you know? Fighting King Boo? Yeah, we're fighting King Boo. Let me guess, 3-hit the King Boo. Okay, we got platforms here. Okay. My guess is your 3 hits. This isn't a screen wrap, though. Does that... That doesn't cut off, does it? Like, probably not. Oh, it's only 2 hits. Okay, I was wrong. Nice, let's go, let's go. I do like the way this is actually designed, like everything. Like the tile in the background. I think it looks really nice together. So, why did we fight a King Boo there? What? Yo, bunch of windows? I'm just gonna run backwards, because why not? Okay, it actually slows me down when I do that. Okay, he's... Oh my god, dude. Wow. That came out of nowhere. I mean, you get enough reaction time, but like, wow. Alright, so I guess we're just escaping now. Alright, that was actually pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so we're going in like a cave. Okay, that cutscene was actually pretty cool. I like that. Here lies gardener and husband our dear departed Dell. He grew one mean piranha plant and fed his spawn quite well. Rip Jethro, who loved to brag and boast, thought himself better than Bowser, and before long, he was toast. And mocking that chomp, Toadette had naught to gain. Who was surprised when it broke off the chain? Oh, I got music finally. Neath this plot lies Shyster, who locked eyes with a Boo. Sat in place until he croaked since they were both too scared to move. Another Boo hangout here. Interesting. Are they just dancing? This is interesting. Alright, here lies the first Goomba found in 1-1. Walked and was stomped so others could fun. Or run. Sorry, I messed that up. I thought that said run. Or fun for a second. We did get a checkpoint when we came down here, right? I was wondering when you'd show up. You've seen them, I take it. All those restless spirits getting ready for a night out on the town. So many souls to command. That little shack up there on the surface was just to keep the rabble from waltzing in and spoiling the surprise. Thanks to the Boom Moon, all them mischievous and evil dead are waking up. And I'll make sure they don't have to go back under. And yet, they're all useless. The lot of them. They could have nabbed you with ease, but they let you walk away, all because they wanted to mess around. What a joke. But no matter, I'm sure you had a hunch that I had something to do with all of this, and if you think that your little scuffle with my phantom on the roof was no biggie, you're in for a rude awakening when you challenge the true King of Boos. So come, Mario, come forth and face me. I'll not run and hide like those cowardly ghosts. Then you and your pestilent brother will finally take your rightful places in my gallery. Sorry, my laughs aren't really the greatest, guys. Just pretend they are, okay? Dude, you're just another king, but also cutoffs with the background, too. Also, the spirit boos are just showing up one by one. Oh, wrong place. Oops. This will probably be more than a 2-hit king boo, if I had to guess. Oh, shoot. He did it again. Okay, that's not good. I'm probably going to die here, actually. Oh, shoot. I blinked out there. Forgot I had to do that. Oh, wait. We can still probably use that, right? No. Rip. Cooldown seems to be about the same. I don't know what time he's using. It's probably like 5 seconds if I had to guess. But the fact that we've already lost our 2 mushrooms is not good. Okay. Okay, as long as it's not more than... Oh, shoot. As long as it's not more than like 3, then this fight should be fine. I just realized, was this made before camera controls? Because I can't move my camera. Oh, damn it, dude. Okay, it says it was made in Snapshot 33, so... That's when camera controls were added, so... Looks like it was made during that. He is speeding up, so this might be his last hit, potentially. Okay. Let's wait for one to drop. Yeah, like that. Didn't make it in time. We can probably knock out one of them. No, we weren't able to. I guess he just disabled camera controls here. There we go. Cool. Okay, nice. Okay, that's acceptable. 3 hits is acceptable. If it went above that, then I would definitely be complaining. So I will accept that. That's pretty good. We don't have... We're missing 2 dragon coins, that's what I'm trying to say. So I don't know if we missed them, like, previously, or if we're still going to get them, or... I'm not sure. This section's pretty cool. Here lies the legendary Mario. Beloved by all, and forever a hero. Wait, does that mean we died? Okay, yeah, we did miss 2. Ah, dang, dude. I got really close there. Well, okay. I guess we missed 2 dragon coins. I'm gonna have to go back and check them to see where they were. Also, I didn't mean to, like, cut out on the end. I normally don't do that, but... I don't know. I felt like it'd be a little redundant, so that's why I paused. Okay, so when we were at this section earlier... Apparently, you can actually go in here, and... What? Was I supposed to do that? I'm kind of confused. Do I just go down? Oh, that's what it's supposed to be. Okay. Yeah, you're supposed to memorize the layout. I was like, wait, what? Okay, so those are invisible blocks, and then you kind of have to, like, make your path down. Interesting. That's interesting. Okay. We're probably going to have to spin jump to have our best... Oh, well, that happened. Oh, yeah, I got it. This is kind of tedious, so I can try it again to show you guys what it's like, but I'm probably gonna die doing this. But yeah, it's kind of just, you know, I guess part of it's kind of getting lucky, but also like knowing like where you need to go. Yeah, see. So I mean, it's not like entirely luck based, but I don't know. I feel like this definitely spikes in difficulty compared to everything else, because given the duration of this especially, it's really easy to take damage, I feel, like in the way this is currently set up. But yeah, so that's currently how this is set up, because yeah, you see here that it's in like that section, right, in Ghost House 2 or whatever, right? So, you know, you have to redo all of this, and then you have to also redo, I think, the map before it. I forget exactly what you had to do, but given that, I really feel like the difficulty should be toned down just a little bit more, or less, I mean. Okay, so there actually is a checkpoint here, but again, if you discover this, you're not really going to know that checkpoint's there, and also, I'm not really sure if this is indicated the greatest, I'll be honest. Like, I think if you had, like, this stick out just a little more, I think it'd make a little more sense. Or, like, you have, like, a hidden coin behind here. I don't know. I just don't think it really stands out the way you want it to, Supra. Okay, and the last dragon coin is apparently here. Can't really see it up there, because, like, you have everything up there, like, your power-up slot, you have, like, all this, and then you have, like, all this scenery, so, yeah, I'm not really sure I'm a fan of this either, Supra. I'm not gonna lie, everything just blends in. Anyway, I'm gonna take my headphones off, because I tend to focus better when I don't have sound in my ears. So, yeah, this is an interesting level. I don't know what I would actually want to rate this, to be honest, because the main caveat about this level that it suffers with is really just the way it's structured, because while I think the storytelling, I think that's probably like the best part this level does, like the way it flows and the way it transitions into stuff, I think it's really good. I also, like, for instance, when you had like that chase sequence when you drop down in the catacombs, I thought that was really cool. Like, I was, expecting to like leave the ghost house, but not. I thought maybe I'd be fighting King Boo or something like that, but then, oh no, lo and behold, you get chased by a bunch of boos. So, I mean, maybe the time could be condensed on that a little bit. So, I get the ideas behind it. I like the way that things, like, transition everything. I think it's really cool. And I like the way you, like, activate King Boo, like, especially, like, towards the end. But, yeah, I don't really get it because, like, it was a phantom. I don't know. But when I said that, too, I meant, like, with the boos, too. Because, like, in the key section, one of the key sections I did, boos just started appearing, and then in the King Boo fight, you also had like the spirit boos. But yeah, I feel like, yeah, there's definitely a lot of cutoffs, like especially with the chandeliers, but I don't mind making an exception for that because I get what you were trying to do there. I'm sure there are better ways you could probably do it, but I still think the usage of them aren't really that bad. So in hindsight, I do get what you were trying to go for, but I feel like some sections, especially like the one at the beginning, and also like when you're doing the chase sequence, I think you need to tone it down just a little bit in terms of like how much you're running. Yeah, chase haul. Because this is a lot of running, right? And then you also have to run back. So I think that would be my main gripe I have about this level personally. When you do actually attempt gameplay, it actually is pretty good. But of course, that one bonus section, like I mentioned, feels like a difficulty spike, and also given how much progress you make, I think you really need to take that into consideration when designing stuff like this, and especially when trying to throw like bonuses in your level. I'm not really a fan of that dragon coin at the beginning where it kind of blends in. I thought the rest were pretty good though. This is pretty good design too, like especially I like the background that you used for this. Okay, so what do I want to rate this level? Because I'm kind of conflicted. I'm thinking in the range of 3, but now don't get me wrong. I do think some sections could definitely be executed better. I think this level is good. I think the gameplay is actually pretty creative, and I really like the story that Super really touches up on. So I think for this, I will stick with 3.5 out of 5. I think that will be my score. Because even if, some sections might feel a bit sudden or they might like drag on a bit long, I got to give Super credit. There's actually some pretty good gameplay in this level. And not only that, but when he actually does design up like the King Boo boss fights, I thought that was pretty good. Yeah, sure. Maybe the fights do drag on a bit, but I think all things considered, I think it's reasonably balanced out. You have like a mini fight and then, you have the King Boo at the end. Although maybe the one that was 2 hits could probably be condensed to 1, but it's up to how you want to determine it. Am I right? So yeah, guys, just my thoughts on this level. I think it's pretty good, and just a little secret about how I rate. I tend to be more lenient to levels that have pretty good gameplay. That's kind of how I function. So, and I think this level is definitely a good example of that. A good example of actually trying to mix gameplay up while still trying to keep a consistent design that flows with a proper story. So, anyway, guys, Bleak Bashful Booze. This was a Halloween level that Super made a couple months ago. I'm finally checking it out on LSS Levels, and you know who I am. I will be signing off, and I will catch you guys in the next video. All right, see you guys.